I am all yours. Let's go.
In one word, describe what last year was like.
What's one word I would use to describe the last year of my life? Why am I getting calls from Ernest telling me that saying that I left you home alone with no food or lights on?
I'm just saying, in your case, she's really she's out to get you out of here.
I am so done. I am so beyond done. That she was gonna call the police or something because I left you home alone for 2 hours. You just said that they can arrest me and you for what?
They can arrest anybody.
The plot was to remove me from the house so that way my grandma could be taken out of the house and that way they can sell the house for the money. That was the plot, because as long as I'm not here, there's no one to take care of my grandmother. And if there's no one to take care of my grandmother, well then, she can't stay in the house alone. It was a plot. I would say tiring. I may be too much for the world to handle, but the world isn't too much for me to conquer. Honestly, 2021 didn't start as I thought it would start out. I thought it was going to start out with a bang, a good bang, but it actually started out with possibly the worst bang I could have ever felt in my heart in my life. I remember I was sitting at work and I decided to go on and check the cameras, and all of a sudden I just saw my grandmother on the floor. So I panicked. I didn't have my cell phone working. I had to call 911 from my work phone. Honestly, having a fall is traumatic enough. Not knowing how you felt is even more traumatic, but what's even more traumatic for me is definitely seeing it on my phone, and I felt like I could do nothing about it other than to get help from someone else. So I just got out of my doctor's appointment and I decided to change doctors because honestly the primary care physician that I had just was no help at all. The last time I went to him, I wanted to discuss that I wanted to start my transition, and he wasn't helpful at all. Literally, what he said to me was basically just like, oh, here's another doctor, go there, because I don't want to talk about it. So I decided to get a new primary care physician, and I just came out of that appointment, and I'm so happy because they actually gave me the information I needed to actually start this process of transitioning, and I'm super excited. Oh, my hands are dry. Where? Hands are dry. You can't be walking around no damn dry hands. You hear that? Oh my lord, they were dry. So I'm just excited now that I get to start this process of transitioning. And now my thing is that, do I tell my family? I go through things very personally, and I like to keep them personal. I don't like everyone knowing what I'm doing with my body and my life. I like to be personal. Personal things should be kept personal. So, as of right now, I just don't think, and in the climate that I am with my family. I literally came home to confront this bitch and she went and ran off. Like, I'm really fucking done. I'm really fucking done. I'm like so annoyed right now. Like, literally, I could just like kill someone. I just don't think I want to talk to them about this. So, I think we'll just stick with keeping it to myself. So after this doctor appointment, I'm feeling so happy, I'm feeling so elated, excited, and especially hopeful about my future and starting now the process to completely transition into the person I was always meant to be and born to be. So I'm super excited, super elated, and I decided to tell one of my good friends. So I invited them out to lunch, and I'm ready to get this going, but I'm just sitting there waiting in the parking lot, waiting for them to arrive. So I'm just like, you know what, let me get started on this process right away. Let me give this LGBTQ plus center a call and see what I have to do to start this process.
Hi, thank you for calling Northwell Health LGBTQ plus transgender program in New Hyde Park. My name is Leo. How can I help you?
Hi, I was actually just looking to get a little bit of information.
Yeah, what's up?
So I'm currently actually going through a transition right now. So I was just calling to see what you guys provide and services you guys do.
Yeah, of course. So essentially here at our center, our goal is to help patients medically transition, and so we have a wide variety of specialties that we provide here. We do primary care, we do endocrinology, we provide mental health services, we provide support for letters of clearance, things like that. Would it be okay really quickly if I can just put another patient on hold?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really knew I really wanted to pursue this transition probably about in my senior year of high school. Obviously, I knew beforehand, but maybe I wasn't too sure because I was adolescent. And after high school, I really was sure. About a year and a half after high school, I actually told one of my best friends at the time that, you know, this is what I want to do. And I showed her a picture of me in all of this. And it was so upsetting because her response was, "You look like a man. You look like a man in a wig." And I have to say that that really deterred me from pursuing this and telling anyone ever again. But she's no longer in my life. Like HRT, things like that.
Yes, we do prescribe hormones here at the center.
Okay, so how would I go about starting this process?
So we could do that today or at a time that works better for you. Depending, I could even set it up for you if you would like. But essentially what we would do is we would have you do a series of initial appointments. So the first appointment is going to be a trans health navigator appointment, which is essentially like a psychosocial intake. They'll be asking, you know, your coming out story. When did you know that your gender identity assigned to you your gender identity didn't assign the gender assigned to you at birth? Your sexual history, employment history, housing history, your mental health history, things like that. Then at least 7 days after that, we would have your first in-office medical appointment. And essentially what that means is it'd be your first in-office medical appointment. You would meet the doctor, you would speak with your trans health navigator, get your welcome packet from them, and it would kind of just be like the first medical appointment so we can kind of gather, you know, what your goals are for your transition.
Okay. I would definitely like to start that as soon as possible. I'm so thankful for the associate who gave me all this information and set me up with appointments to start this process. I'm happy that I'm finally getting my big girl pants on and trucking ahead and moving forward to become the real me. It's time to start this. It's time to start this because I know it in my heart.
What's your preferred name?
It's Eriana.
A-R-I-A-N-A?
E-R-I-A-N-A.
E-R-I-A-N-A. Eriana and same last name?
Correct. Now it's just time to eat. Where's this bitch? I'm very hungry. I'm hungry. I get hungry, especially when I'm happy. Let's go. Or else I'm gonna just order a plate by myself.
Please leave your message.
I'm telling you, this is the last time I am calling you. Answer your damn phone.
Please leave your message.
You really gonna stay sending my calls to voicemail? You grimy as hell. Answer your damn phone. This is the last time I'm calling you, and you know what I'm calling about.
Please leave your message.
I'm telling you right now, your ass is low. So much for family. Your ass is as low as those ancient titties sitting on that nasty ass caved in chest, okay? Your ass better call me the hell back and explain to me why your ass sent me a damn cease and desist with your dusty ass self. I ain't playing. Call me back. I'm just so mad right now because... Like, why would they do this? Our fucking grandmother is in the hospital? And they're gonna sit here and do this to me? That's some low ass shit I don't want to be a part of.